the end and the last hurrah episode of this season, and this will be the last season to end off 2025. I'm just in shock, guys, like in shock. If you're new here, hi, welcome back to Sweet with a Twist. It is your host here, Skylar Sweet, and this is episode 10, the last episode of this season, which is so crazy because I didn't know what direction and how many episodes I was gonna have and like all of that, but God aligned everything, and it's actually perfect timing because December, which is the last month, and then you go to New Year's, so this is perfect timing. Happy Thanksgiving. This will go up after Thanksgiving, but I still want to say that I'm thankful for every day that God wakes me up. I know I feel like I don't say that enough, but I truly, really am, because without God, I say this all the time, I wouldn't be here today. And I mean that literally. Like, I think about the times that my thoughts and the devil and just, I have heavy moments where that was a thought more than a few times. And I thank God for basically not having me go through with those thoughts. There's been multiple times where I was really close to letting my thoughts and life take me over, but I didn't. I'm slowly working through it, and that's why I am where I started therapy to this day. It has not been easy. I think I knew that when you're in therapy, it makes you like relive and come and think about your traumas and stuff. I knew that, but I didn't think it would be so hard and so like eye-opening, because it's like when I think about some of the things that I've gone through to tell people, it's like, dang, I really went through that. Like, who else would survive everything that I've gone through in my life? Like, it's like, yeah, put your feet in my shoes. You can't walk in my shoes for probably 2 minutes without being like, okay, I'm done. I'm over it. I can't do it. And that's just true. So yeah, it's been now a month and a half since I started, and it's so crazy to think how fast time has flown by. It seems like I just started yesterday. Like, so yesterday, speaking of therapy, I was actually this is my first time ever being like late to a session, and we were doing holiday shopping. And yeah, bro, I was zoom. Not that I was speeding or anything, but yeah, I was like 10 minutes late, so it was 10 minutes off of my time. But I think we got to things that we need to get to, hopefully. So yeah. What else? Oh, Beyonce. Can we talk about Beyonce? If y'all guys didn't know, I have a Beyonce blanket that I got 2 Christmases ago, literally from Amazon, because I love Beyonce. But did you see her work the NASCAR race car runway? And if she was in a Louis Vuitton blinged out NASCAR suit, and it just like, and the girls were sitting. But she looks absolutely amazing. And then Jay-Z was just kind of there. He was just there. I never liked Jay-Z. Like, I never thought he was attractive. But now, Jay-Z just looks a hot mess. Like, what is with his hair? Like, yeah, he's just there. So anyway, I saw her and I saw her post, and I saw 2 TikTok videos. People were talking about Beyonce was working it, and she was, and yeah, so she always strut. Isn't that a TikTok trend? Yeah. So it was cool to like see that. Also, like, what is up with the AT&T phone service? What is up with that? Like, I just don't understand. I know I went to a small town, but then I came back to the big city and AT&T is still not acting right. I'm paying all this money and you still ain't acting right. What are you doing? So that rubbed me the wrong way. AT&T is not how they say they are. Like, they're supposed to be the best. They're actually the worst, but expensive at the same time. So I'm definitely like over AT&T. It's just a waste at this point. So let me know, like, is anyone else's? Yeah, because I'm sick. Their network is always ridiculous. I don't even know, but this has been the worst by far. Yeah, it's been the worst. I mean, ridiculous. Did I ever finish what I was thankful for? Yes, so I'm thankful for God waking me up. I'm thankful for God, because my family wouldn't like be or have anything that we have if it wasn't by the grace of God and by his powers. I'm thankful for my family. Everyone has flaws. All families have issues. But in general, I'm thankful. I wish we acted more as a family than almost like strangers. Yeah. I'm thankful for my friends. I love my friends. They're close to my heart, and they're like some of the reasons why I get out of the house. You know, I get to have fun. I get to feel like my age, if not younger. Because my whole life I went through people telling me, oh my gosh, you're so mature for your age. And I think now I don't really see that as a compliment. I think now I see that more as like a backhanded statement. Because honestly, I don't like that I had to mature so early on in my life at such young ages in my life. So when I hear that, it's like, but it's like sometimes I just want to be my age. Like, I just want to be young. But growing up around older people, like I'm talking about 10 and up, years age gap is a huge difference. So majority of my family is like I didn't have my cousins close to me that were, you know, my age. So I just kind of like grew up around older people, and therefore that's the way I am, even with the like situations I've gone through in my life that I had to mature fast. So yeah. What else? I'm thankful for breathing. Like, there's so many things I'm thankful for. Having a roof over my head. Like I said, that's still all God's work. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful to have a gift that I want to share with people. And yeah, what else? I'm just thankful. I don't say it enough, but I really am. And I hope that people see my goodness shine through. And yeah, it's crazy to think that this year is like coming to an end. I don't even remember. I don't know where this year went. Like, I think about it and I really don't know where this year went. I don't know where the time went. It felt like it was just January. Like, this year just started. And now it's ending. Wow. That's why it really makes sense as we get older, you know. Obviously, when we're young and we hear adults around us say like certain things, it's like, huh? But now, as we're older, and you think about some of those, what the adults were saying when you were little, and now it's like clicking, you're understanding. Is it clicking? And it's just, time is literally not waiting for anybody at all. Time is just flying by. Another thing is that I touched on this earlier, but mental health. I am doing a journey video about my mental health journey. Not saying that it's glamorous, not saying that this, you know, makes me better, but people don't know how long I have truly really been struggling with mental health. At first, I didn't think it was like much of a deal. I didn't think there was really an issue with me, because it starts off like, oh, a few days, you know, in a row, I didn't feel great. Okay, whatever. And then it just started reoccurring and becoming an everyday thing. So by the time I probably honestly got into maybe senior year of high school, I think is when they really started touching more on mental health. And I think that's when I started saying, that's probably what I have. this was more than just like, oh, I'm sad, oh, I'm a little depressed. No, this was worse than that. So it took me a long time to get to this point. Sometimes I don't feel that I have the support from like family, or that they truly understand or care. Like, I'm telling you, I would not be sitting here today if that's gonna click for you. Like, I would not be here at all. You would have been buried me 6 years ago. Like, is that clicking to you now? Because that's how far gone I was. That's how far gone I was. Even if I was physically here in body, like I am now, like, I have a lot of moments where I'm not here mentally at all. And it's really scary because everything just washes away. Like, your senses do not work. You don't hear, you're not really paying attention, you can't smell it. My mind is just gone. It's really gone. So I know what it's like, and I just don't wish a place like that on anybody. And the Marshawn Nealon story, I think, really triggered me because obviously he, was in the NFL and, literally young, bright future ahead of him. I know I'm not like a star or anything like that, but to know that no matter your status or how big you get, how much money you get, how many houses you get, how many cars you get, like, no amount of that, of this earthly things, will ever save you from your own mind. None of this will save me from my own mind. You know what I mean? I know that I tried to like put on this face and this smile and this facade, but now it's gotten to the point where I can't save face anymore. I can't do that. Literally, I cannot. The things that I don't even do it for myself. I don't save face for myself. It's always for someone else, and I'm good, I'm great. And I just act like it doesn't bother me, and it's just not, that's so unhealthy because as Marshawn Nealon, a guy, a young black male, you're probably not taught, but as a man and as a black man, like, you don't really talk about emotions, you don't really show emotions. If you show emotions, you're weak, you're a little girl, all those things, right, that deal with why black men don't show emotions. And then you have me as a black girl on the other side who also grew up in the idea and the concept of black girls are strong. Black girls have to be strong. Like, it's so ridiculous because strong has the wrong connotation when it comes to a black girl, black woman. When we think of strong, we think of not showing emotions. We think of literally doing everything ourselves even though we need help. We think of, literally breaking ourselves and breaking our backs is strong. none of that is strong. I'm just saying, none of this suffering in silence, breaking your back, not asking for help, not talking about your feelings, none of that is strong. I'm sorry, but I really just, I'm so tired because I've been doing it and doing it and doing it since I was a little girl. I'm tired. I'm done. It's time to face. It's time to confront every single thing in my life. And I was telling my therapist yesterday, I said, it's crazy because the cognitive therapy that we're working on is a concept where basically you confront your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own challenges. Like, you face them. You don't run away from them. You don't suppress them. You don't hide from them. You literally head on confront them. And she was saying that, right? And I said, I can confront a lot of things. Like, I can confront people. I can confront wrong people. I can confront when something is weird. I can confront everything else. But I told her I cannot confront feelings. Like, when it comes to my feelings, or even talking about how something made me feel, I can't confront. It's so weird. But I grew up like that. Like, we didn't sit down and talk about, how do you feel today? And if it was like that, it didn't feel, this is crazy. I guess I didn't feel comfortable or safe enough to say, hey, this is how I really feel. So I always would be like, oh, I'm fine. And 90% of the time, I was not fine. 90% of the time, I was not okay. So I have to learn, and I am learning how to confront my feelings. This is gonna be interesting. I'm also slowly but surely learning how to open up. I know this is like, might need to go over here, but honestly, this is what a podcast is about. So I'm starting to open up and not force myself to be like, oh yeah, I'm okay. Oh yeah, I'm good. Even though I'm really not. So I just, when someone asks me that, I'm just saying I'm taking it day by day. Because I really, my emotions and my situations never add up. And you can still be okay and take it day by day. I don't think being okay is a definitive definition of saying, oh yeah, I'm doing great, I'm doing amazing, life is good. I think when you say I'm doing okay, for me, I think of, okay, you know, they're taking it day by day. Like, they're not good, they're not bad, but they're okay. You know, they're right there in the middle, even. So that's what I think. But some people think if you say you're okay, think that you're doing great or good. So, you know, it's all how people interpret things. But yeah. What else? Came back from driving 5 hours last week. I don't like driving. Like, if anyone knows me, I do not like driving. I despise it. I thank God I can, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't even get sleep. And I'm driving here, driving there, everywhere. So my next boyfriend and future husband better better. I hope. Can you drive? Because I'm sorry. I'm over driving. Like, I really hate driving, guys. Like, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But, oh yeah, let me show y'all guys my outfit, which is not like the best, but I'm tired, so. Wow, I don't know where this. I think this necklace is from Temu or Shein. I don't even remember actually. This necklace right here is from Juicy Couture Burlington. Or it's by Juicy Couture from Burlington. This zipper is actually from Burlington, but it's actually a set to like some biker shorts. And then the jeans, the jeans here are Playboy jeans, and let me show you. And they look like this. They kind of just flare out. And they're from Ross. I got them for like $16, $17. And then I have my Apple Watch here. Oh yeah, then my shoes are Juicy Couture from Burlington. So yeah. Can y'all guys see? I feel like this is going out. Okay. What else? I'm excited for what is to come in the next season and in my life. I hope that I can take this a step further for sure. And yeah, I'm just thankful, and I'm taking it day by day. So the Cowboys won on Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what they get. And that was cool. Also, Post Malone is going to be the halftime artist for the Cowboys Thanksgiving game, so I definitely want to tune into that. Like, you will see me. I love Post Malone. I don't think I see hate on Post Malone too much, but I love Post Malone. I've been listening to him since I was in high school, and his whole, rap and hip hop era, and now he's in country. I love Post Malone. I'm sorry. I just think he's a really cool guy. And for what I've seen, like videos of him and him interacting with other people, he seems like a really humble, cool guy. So I definitely want to meet him one day. Like to meet Post Malone. Who wouldn't? I want to meet him one day so bad. Yeah, I just love Post Malone. Like, I literally have his Raising Cane's cup when that was happening like 2 years ago at Raising Cane's, and you can get all the Post Malone cups. I literally have his cup. Like, I love Posty. So that's gonna be so cool. Especially he's from Texas. Literally went to Grapevine High School. It's gonna be big. So I'm excited for that game. What else? I don't know. Thanksgiving prep, like food and stuff. I'm tired of cooking too, guys. Like, I just what else? I think that's gonna be it, guys. For this episode, I just wanted to be calm but I will definitely see y'all guys later. And this is the end of season 3, episode 10. Wow. So I will see you guys next year. Bye, guys. This is your host, Skylar Sweet. And stay tuned for next time.